welcome to Financial Confidence. I'm your host, Lynn, Demmons, and we appreciate you for tuning in to WYTV7 Christian Broadcasters Network. Working on this episode. Yes, this episode is truly amazing. Of course, I say that about all my episodes and all of my guests. We have some amazing content that we're sharing over here to help you to do what you're called to do. That's make your money, keep your money, and grow your money so you can build generational wealth and leave an inheritance for your children's children. On today's episode, guys, we're going to be talking about 3 money skills that you must master so you can be a good steward of those financial resources. But before we get into that, guys, let's talk about the guiding principle for this show, which is Matthew 6:33. But seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Yes, guys, seek God first, and everything else will be added unto you if you do this with due diligence. We also ask that you pray over your finances, commit the simple prayer to memory so that you can do what you are called to do. If you will, bow with me. Lord, help us to value the things in this world that are really valuable. That's our relationship with you, our lives, and our families. Help make us responsible stewards of our financial resources. And let us trust your holy word. Eternal glory of thy son, Jesus. In his name we pray. Amen. All right, guys. Thank you again for tuning in for this wonderful episode of Financial Confidence. I am going to share with you, actually, I was on another show where we presented this information, but I thought it was invaluable information for me to share here with you. So that's what we're going to do. All right, guys? Stay tuned.
Cookie University. Well, y'all, I have some more Girl Scouts at my door again that I had to turn away. It's just too many of you. It's too many of them out there. I didn't realize there were so many Girl Scouts.
Girl, we don't play. We be on it.
They are coming out of the woodworks. You hear me? All of them are coming out the woodworks. But what I want to share with you guys this morning for the financial confession and conversation, those girls are on there. They're developing their skills. But I have 3 money skills that you must master. All right? 3 money skills that you must master. These are non-negotiable money skills that you must master if you're doing what you're called to do, if you're truly living in your purpose. 3 money skills that you must master. And you hear me say it all the time. You probably know what they are before I even say it. But just in case you don't know, is make your money, keep your money, and grow your money. All right. So in looking at this, guys, making your money, and this is a true confession and conversation over here, because I'm sure that you can relate to this. We've all heard this before, right? More money, more problems, right? More money, more problems. Yeah, I said that right. I left the R and the E off of that second more. But when you think about it, why are there more problems when there's more money? What tends to happen? What are the habits that we tend to continue in when we do start making more money? I know when I started making more money in my job, what was the first thing I did? I needed a better car because I'm making more money. I needed better clothes now. I had to upgrade my wardrobe because I'm making more money. Oh, I need to live in a different neighborhood now because I'm making more money. How many of you can relate to that, right? We go through these situations and circumstances in our lives. So making our money in most cases tend not to always be the problem, except for some, let me just say this, except for some entrepreneurs, making your money might be a problem when you initially start out, right? So you have to figure out and get brilliant at making and generating the money for your life. And most people do that, right? Most people have figured out some sort of way that they can now make money in their lives, whether that's going to a job, having multiple jobs, or starting their own business. So that's typically not the problem area for most people, right? So, and what I want you to do as I go through each of these different segments is to rate yourself. Rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 5, right? With 1 being, I am the absolute worst at making my money, and 5 meaning I am the best at making my money, right? Where do you fall within that scale? 1 to 5. And then, so if we're talking about making your money, that's the first money skill that you must master, guys, because ultimately your money management is your business. Whether you think you have a business or not, the way that you manage your money is your business. So the number 2 money skill that you must master, guys, is keeping your money. Hello, somebody. What do? When we start making that money, what, tomorrow's Friday, just got paid. Friday night, right? Remember that back in the day? You ain't always been saved. That's all I'm saying.
That's right.
What do we do? As soon as the money gets in, what do? We go spend. We haven't taken a moment out. What's most important, guys, is ultimately what is left at the end of the day, right? What do you have left at the end of the day? And those of you who followed us for some time, you've heard me say this before. Think about all the money that is coming to your life. From the time you were a child, you lost a tooth, you got money. From the time you were, yeah, right? Yes, ma'am, I do it all over here. They said the triple threat, I think I got 5. Okay, what's the 5? Okay, whatever, never mind. We're going to keep it moving over here because we got to help y'all make your money, keep your money, and what? Grow your money over here. So let's keep it moving here, guys. And keeping your money, ultimately, at the end of the day, is what you have left that's going to be most important. You have to have these discussions because oftentimes when we start making more money, what do we try to do? What do we want to do? We want to go out and celebrate, right? We want to have that feeling of euphoria that you get for that time being with that spending brings. That's why retail therapy is a real thing for people, right? You can really go to, and now, you know, in our community, many of us don't go and see a therapist. We say, no, I got Jesus. I don't need a therapist, okay? But I'm going to leave that alone for right now. What I'm saying is retail therapy is a real thing, and those are real. It's not a disease, but it acts as if it is a disease within your money, so that now it becomes an issue for us in keeping our money. See, that's a money skill that you need to master, keeping your money. So you say, Lyndon, how do I move? How do I transition? How do I act 2019? That's our hashtag this year, y'all. Act 2019, Action-Centered Transformation. Good morning, Pastor Irwin. Thank you so much for joining. I don't know what time it is where you are, but thank you for joining in with us as well. Act 2019 is your Action-Centered Transformation 2019. So keeping your money, basically looking at your cash flow. What do you have left at the end of the day? So you say, well, Lynn, how do I get to this point? How do I transition so that I can now transform the way that I'm managing my money? Because managing your money is your business. So if you look at it, guys, ultimately what you need to do, first of all, take care of your personal finances, right? Ensure, oh, it's 8:25 p.m. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. I wanted to make sure that you take some time now to sit down with your family. And because money management is your business, you need to manage this just like it's your business. You need to bring your family together as if you guys are financial planners, financial advisors, sitting together and looking at it and say to each other, how can we keep more of our money? What are some of those things that we're doing in this family as individuals that's taking away from our process of being able to make, keep, and grow our money? And when you take the opportunity to sit down with your family and do this, you're doing the same things that you would do if you had a business or if you owned, or that they do in corporate America. You think they just sit down and don't pay any attention to what's happening inside of those budgets and those spreadsheets, what's going out and what's coming in? Are they in the black or the green or the red? Where are we, right? So taking that same mindset, developing that same concept for you and your family is going to allow you to keep your cash flow. See, that's what's most important. especially if you're thinking about, I want to build more assets for me and the family so that I can build generational wealth, so that I can pass that on, so that I can leave a legacy. Well, you're not going to go into the bank without any cash flow talking about I need to make a deposit on this money that I'm going to make in the future, right? That's not going to happen. You have to have cash flow. You have to have money that you are keeping. You've made the money. Now you have to have the money that you are keeping that is ultimately deposited into that bank of you. We're talking about the bank of you right now, y'all. The bank of you and the bank of your family, okay? So make sure that you're following those steps. The number 3 skill that you must master, guys, non-negotiable here. Growing your money. You say, well, Lynn, how do I grow my money? I can't just go out there and plant the tree and make sure it water. I can't put 20s in the ground and water them and money tree grows up. No, it doesn't. But you do grow your money, right? Because I did have somebody say, I need a money tree. Of course you need a money tree, but you got to figure out what that money tree means for you. How are you going to invest your money? Are you going to invest in the markets? Are you going to invest in real estate? If you're going to invest in real estate, how are you going to invest in real estate? Are you going to invest in residential properties, commercial properties, apartments? Are you going to invest in tax liens? See, you got to figure this thing out for you. How are you going to grow your money? Are you going to ultimately have your own business that is now going to allow you to grow and build equity and all the different things that you can do to grow your money? Because, why do I say this, y'all? Money management is a business. There is no way that you go through this entire process without having a team. Let me give you an example. My husband and I started investing in tax liens. I had no idea the number of people who are involved in a transaction that you need on your team in order to invest in tax liens properly. Why do I say this? Because we invested in an opportunity, y'all. We were like, oh yes, we're gonna do this. We got 7 acres of land coming to us. Did not know, y'all, there are so many other things that you need to do to ensure, right? You think I'm just going to go out here and invest in this tax lien and get this interest, right? But on that, you have to get things, you need to make sure there are clear titles. You need to make sure that you have a lawyer on your team. You need an accountant on your team. You need all these different advisors on your team, okay? When you're moving in these different directions inside of these transactions. So how do you plan to grow your money, right? If you're going to take small chunks of money and invest it, that's you. How are you going to do that? What is the plan? What is the process? What are the steps that you are going to take so that ultimately you can do that? But it is imperative that you know that you must learn these, master these 3 money skills. Not only you mastering the skills, guys, but also teaching your children to master the skills as well. Make your money, keep your money, and grow your money. So take some time out, y'all. Think about it. Do you have a team? Do you have a team of people who can help you, that you can go to? Now, I know it's not feasible for everyone to pay for a money team. I get that. And you don't have to start out paying for a money team, but you do need to start out with a plan and have a long range plan that's going to help you to get to the space that you want to get to. Because at the end of the day, it's about what you own and what you control. Okay? So make sure that in getting these skills and mastering these skills that you have an understanding of what it is, because money management is your business. It is your business. It's your business in your personal life, and it's your business inside of your business if you happen to be an entrepreneur. Hello, somebody. And that's another broadcast, because there are a lot of us out here as entrepreneurs who are not taking the roadmap that we need to take. We haven't even created a roadmap when it comes to our money. How do you expect to be profitable if you don't know what's coming in and going out and tracking those expenses? What do you need to be doing on a weekly basis, a monthly basis, a quarterly basis, on an annual basis to ensure, right, that you are doing what you need to do fiscally, so that there's fiscal responsibility? Good morning, Risa. Thank you for joining us as well. I hope you're on break. Well, maybe you, I don't know, you might be off now. All right. That's all I'm going to say. But guys, make sure you make your money, keep your money, grow your money, and do what you are called to do. I'm Lynn Demmons, America's #1 financial rebound coach. Yeah, I said it, America's #1. I want to invite you guys to check me out. Go to bit.ly/getoffthebus19. bit.ly/getoffthebus19. Okay, good deal, good deal. Be safe out there in those streets. Make sure that you go and get the keys, the steps that you need to make your money, keep your money, and grow your money. Also, check out my website, y'all, DemmonsEnterprise.com. That's Demmons, no demons here, y'all. DEMMONS. All right, Miss Co-host, tried to keep it short this morning, but I'm going to pass it off to you.
All right, good morning, guys. And Lynn, I posted all your links for you over there so that people want to reach out. I also posted the link to our YouTube channel, so if your friends and family do not have Facebook, we do have a YouTube channel with over 300 shows. I don't stop counting after 300. So we have, I want you to go over there and binge watch all the Phyllis morning shows over there. The Phyllis thought for today is, and I want you guys to take this serious. I read something to y'all yesterday, and it was basically talking about your light and we as women, how we have to dig deeper and our core has to be strong for where we're going, and you got to have the confidence and you have to be brave. But I also want you, with that, I don't want you to hesitate to grow. You cannot grow if you are hesitant all the time. And this is true confessions and conversations. And so this message applies to me as well. We can't grow if we are hesitant all the time to do something. You've got to do something. And I learned the hard way that when you are hesitant to grow, that you are teaching, if you have girls and or boys, you are teaching your children to dim their light, to maybe not shine as bright as they could shine, because they have that self-doubt or that fear and they question themselves. So when you hesitate to grow, right, when you hesitate to grow, it has a ripple effect in your family. Your family may see you and think that you can do great things, but then when you don't step up to it and start doing the things that you need to do, then they assume it's okay for them to do it. And so your children may be living less than, your family may be having less than, because you are not taking the steps to grow. Because when you hesitate to grow because you think you're playing it safe, I don't know. Well, I'm just not going to do that because I don't know and I don't know the way. If you never go, you will never see. If you never try, you will never do. So you've got to do something. And here's my thing. I want to leave this world empty. I truly don't want to give God anything back that he has given to me, period. And so think about that. Do you want, and I don't want to live at the end of my life, here I am at 60 or 70, trying to make up for what I didn't do in my 30s and my 40s. And please understand there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. If that's our starting point, it's our starting point. But if you're in your 20s, 30s, and 40s, now can be your starting point. So that in your 60s, and have you seen that the guy who draws it out on a ruler, your life? How, hey
guys, we trust that you enjoyed that episode, those 3 money skills that you must master so you can do what you're called to do. Yes, that's make your money, keep your money, and grow your money so you can build generational wealth and leave an inheritance for your children's children. Guys, if you need a plan, go get a plan. But if you need some help getting a plan, schedule some time to talk with me. Go to bit.ly/talk to Lynn. That's B as in boy, it.ly/talk to Lynn. I also want to invite you, go check out my website. We have some great resources over there. Remember, it's never a lack of resources. It's a lack of resourcefulness that we have when we don't move to our next. All right, guys, so going out there and level up with those money skills that you got today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Also, go over to WYTV7.org. Leave a donation, yes, and share it out, guys. Make sure that your community also knows of what we're doing over here to enhance the kingdom. We also want to share with you that we'll be hosting a financial literacy workshop in the Charlotte, North Carolina area. So if you're willing to sponsor someone to attend this event, check us out there as well so that we can do what we're called to do and help the community level up in their finances as well. It's up to you to make your money, keep your money, and grow your money so you can do what you're called to do. Thank you so much for tuning in here to Financial Confidence on WYTV7.org.
Finances in a rut? Need a way out? Lynn Demmons is here to help. She's your personal financial rebound coach. Being a wife, mother, and educator, she understands the importance of controlling your finances and building generational wealth. She is here to help you find money you didn't know you had and live life on your terms. Sounds too good to be true? Well, it is true, and it's definitely a good thing. Lynn Demmons of Demmons Enterprise offers one-on-one